morning from Vienna. I just woke up to the most beautiful weather. It's full-on summer here. I arrived yesterday here in Vienna, and I've only been once, 2021 I think, so it's a very very long time ago. And I'm staying in my cousin's place, which is super fun. I haven't seen her in such a long time. I'm like the younger cousin to her, like so this is super cool to be in her flat. And yeah, yesterday we already went to like a Brazilian dance. It was honestly amazing. It was so interesting because the whole play, or I don't know how you would call that, it started out extremely slow, and I think for the first probably half an hour or something you could barely see any movements on the stage, and you had to be like so focused to not miss out on any small detail. And the whole like room was silent, and it was such a unique way of starting a presentation. Oh, I don't know the right term. And yeah, it was very, very inspiring, and it was so cool because in the end there was like a small interview with the, oh my god, I don't know these English terms, but the one who basically organized the whole thing. They were from Rio de Janeiro, and it was just very inspiring. And I think I've never had like a connection to Brazil, but that made me for the first time think that I would love to experience the country. So yeah, that was such a beautiful start into my Vienna trip. And today I'm also meeting up with someone I've never met before. I have a few people here in Vienna that I only know through Instagram, and I will meet them, and that's very exciting to finally get to meet people in person. And we're gonna do a little trip today, and then later I'm gonna meet with my cousin again. I think maybe jump into the water because it's so warm. Yeah, I'm wearing this top and then my jeans. Oh no, that's too high, but yeah, it's nothing crazy. And to be honest, I might not be like a summer person. I prefer like when I can do my layers in my outfit, and now it's just like one. But I mean, I should not complain. It's nice to, I don't know, have all these bright colors when it's sunny. I thought I would get ready and talk with you a bit. This is my outfit, by the way. It's you cannot see it, it's like a white skirt, and this bodysuit, I haven't worn it. It's very hard to show, sorry. I thought I would get ready, and first off is of course sunscreen. I've been using this one for a long time now. It's this brand from Japan, but we now also have it in DM if you're in Germany. It's from Biore, and I just like it because it has 50 plus, and we need it because now in Vienna it has 30 degrees at least, maybe even more, and it's been so warm. And to be honest, I really have to get used to this heat. Yeah, I think now that I was living in Sweden and Scandinavia for such a long time, my body needs to adjust. So yeah, I just thought I could make a little Vienna vlog. I'm not sure if it's gonna be only Vienna, because I've not been filming too much, because I feel like I've said it in the multiple videos before, but when I'm in a city it's hard for me to find moments where I want to capture things, because I do think Vienna is such a pretty city and the buildings are so nice, but then I think because there's so many people, I don't want to bother someone and have people in my videos. I don't know, it's hard. So yeah, but this trip is quite adventurous, I would say, because I'm meeting up with so many people that I've never met before. Yesterday I couldn't film it, but I was meeting up with Paula, so she just messaged me on Instagram, and I was like, yeah, sure, we can maybe meet up. And then we just met for coffee, and then we strolled around the city. And even though we've never met before, I feel like when I meet some of you guys from my community, it's like we don't start from 0%, we kind of start with 50% already. And of course I don't know you, but you know some things of me, and I don't know, it's just very comforting, and I'm very grateful to say that every coffee talk or anything I had was very the German word is bereichernd, like not beneficial, but it really had a positive impact on me. And actually, when we talk about this German English thing, this is like another issue, not issue, but like a challenge I am currently facing. I feel like now that I'm in Germany or Austria, like where you talk German again, I feel like I'm having a small crisis because I really overthink what I'm texting people on WhatsApp. I'm like, is this word still something that people say here in Germany? Is it still in? Is it still me? I think because I obviously was still talking in German to Caro, for example, or my family, but I think I really, yeah, was expressing myself so much in English the past years during my studies that I kind of lost some connections with the German language, I think. So it's been like I'm trying to find back to words that I want to use in the German language, and yeah. Oh, and then I also think like a lot in English now, so I just feel like I need to get back in this in language again. But yeah, I would say as I'm capturing this, I'm really in my PMS phase, and it's quite strong. So when I'm right before my period, I get very sensitive and emotional, but for me it helps so much to know that I'm right before my period. And in general, I really thought about making it more of a habit to check every week like what part of the cycle, menstrual cycle, I'm currently at, because I think it really affects a bit how I'm reacting to things, and it helps me to not get too deep into any emotion, like for example if I'm like in my PMS phase, because I could really tell yesterday, for example, when I woke up, I felt so anxious and very close to tears. And I think also in these moments I find it very hard to be in front of the camera, because I'm trying to tell myself these moments or these emotions are just like a phase, and they're maybe now very strong, but I think if I then would vlog, it's like a bit too much, and then I watch it like a week back and I think, oh, it was not that hard. So yes, but then again, I thought I wanted to mention it in this vlog because it's just normal. That it's really funny because now oh yeah, I should get ready a bit more, and of course blush. To be honest, I don't do much, but I think you know that already. So I'm meeting up with another Paula. I don't know why I'm now connected to many Paulas here in Vienna, but we've been following each other for a longer time, and she's a photographer, and I'm so excited to meet another creative, and I'm excited to get to know her, and we're going to make a little shoot. I'm very just excited to see like how her process is, and we're going to a park, and before that to a cafe to get to know each other, I would say. But also because in my PMS, I feel like it's hard for me to make decisions. I mean, I don't like to make decisions in general. But so I brought so many different tops and one jeans as well, because I'm just very indecisive what I want to have on during the shoot. But I think, okay, sorry for the background noise, but I think it's very good to take multiple outfits with you if you don't have, because we only have this morning to shoot. And yeah, but I'm also a tiny bit nervous because of course, like, now it's not my best time to be extremely confident. I think ideally that would be right after my period, but what can you do? So I'm gonna try to do my best or basically have fun, to be honest. I like when I have these days of meeting so many new people, I also really need my time to recharge my battery, because it definitely takes more battery to meet people you've never met before. Yesterday evening I also tried to have a more chill evening, but before that with my cousin Natalie, we went out to eat Kaiserschmarrn, which is like very Austrian, so that was very good. I think I should get ready now. I only have, well, 10 minutes. That's fine. Oh, I've kind of been missing like talking like randomly into the camera. Yeah, it's been a bit hard for me to do YouTube videos lately. I don't know. I think it was good for me to have my studies as kind of like a main and then procrastinate by doing social media, and now like the main is missing, so I'm definitely in a very, I'm a bit stressed currently because I don't know where I feel home and where I want to feel home, you know, like where I want to go next. And it's frustrating if you don't really know that, because then it's also hard to find like a job, because I'm just looking everywhere and nowhere at the same time, so it's hard. But I feel like there are other people who have the same thoughts about also post-graduation blues and post-Sweden, and yeah.
Meine Cap ist auch so ein bisschen. Das ist so cool. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Diese Kamera, ich brauche auch so eine. So eine. Das ist echt so handlich. Die ist mini klein und macht halt trotzdem so insane. Also die Colors, ja. Die Farben sehen so gut und die sind dann so.